All right, guys. I made it. Oh, wait, my mic's... Oh, that was probably loud. Sorry. Sorry. Hopefully that's not too loud now. I messed stuff up. Okay, we're here. We made it. We're live. What's up, Square Peg? We did it, Reddit. Sure. I am streaming super late today, and so no one is here, which is understandable. That's okay. And now the engine's frozen the second I start. I have a bunch of stuff open, that's why. I should have restarted probably before I started, because I've been working all day. Yeah, this guy does stream sometimes. Wendy, your art's looking freaking dope. That rabbit character is super cool. Nice job. I didn't know you drew? Actually, did I? Do you draw your like avatar characters? I don't know. I don't think I knew you drew. Secret talent that I didn't know about, I guess. Anyway, what's up, Elliot? Where no one's. Sorry, you guys are here. The important people are here. I just mean like all those other people, all those other random people that usually come in that I don't care about. Like they're not here, which is like, you know, who cares, right? Like it doesn't matter if they're here or not. We don't. I don't stream for them, just for you people. Oh wow. I don't know what we're doing today. I was going to do the fire sprite, but I'm a little bit like fried for the day. I've been fixing bugs all day and trying to get that update out, and I finally got it out, and I think we're good. I hope nothing crazy pops up, especially with like the permadeath stuff. It's kind of insane to think that the game has permadeath now. I mean, it's optional, but still, like, I guess it's just one of those things I never thought I would have put in this game, especially. Hey, Futureland, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. 5 months, that's awesome, thank you. Very helpful. I drew in the sense that I went to art school, took drawing classes, and one time drew that hermit crab creature for Swords of Magic. I've been practicing basically every day this year, though. That's awesome. Yeah, I knew, so I did know you went to art school. I don't know why I didn't consider that. I guess I kind of forgot you did that, to be honest. I don't know. I don't remember things. I don't remember things about my own life, let alone other people's lives. I'm the worst. I'm sorry. Well, that drawing looked amazing. Congratulations. That looks really cool. And I'm glad that you're drawing. I've actually been drawing myself. I haven't been drawing me. I've also been drawing. I myself have also been drawing recently. I am very bad at remembering things. Abby, I think like a couple years ago for her birthday or Christmas, I don't remember, got these like a couple like drawing books for like kawaii drawing and stuff, like cute animals and stuff, like just cute like little like drawing. It's honestly like drawing books are kind of dumb. It's always just like draw a circle and then draw a circle here and then connect these lines and then like draw this detail and now draw all the rest of the stuff and connect it all together, and you're just like, well, I didn't know what I was doing in the first place, so like none of my stuff matches and like the scale is all weird and I really didn't know what I was doing, so like it's just hard to like draw from that perspective. Anyway, and I don't think most people draw from like that right? Like if you're drawing like a human, you're probably not like drawing most of the time. I mean, I know some people are, especially when you're learning, you'd start by like drawing a bunch of like spheres, you know, in locations and then connecting them. But I think most people, even when they're learning, they don't do that very often. Anyway, we started a new routine at bedtime because we did a thing for a while where Abby was like reading at night, and yeah, she would like get ready for bed and then read for like half an hour and then go to sleep. And she's just not been into that lately. She used to like it a lot, and she hasn't so much anymore, so she just like finds excuses not to. So we started a new thing where her and I sit down and we draw one character, one little cute little animal character from the book, and we take turns picking which one we want to draw, and then hopefully we'll finish that book one day. It's like 75 animals in it, so we will finish it eventually. But I'm having a lot of fun. I haven't drawn on paper since like, and I was in art school, so it's been 8 years. No, 6 years, 7 years probably. It's been a while since I've drawn on paper. I've been drawing a bit here and there on my tablet, and then I tried to draw on my tablet last night or the night before, and I was like, this doesn't feel good. Like, I don't like doing this anymore. Abby has a display tablet, like a graphics tablet with a display built into it, and I'm thinking about swiping it and trying it out because she doesn't use it very often. But I want to see if that feels a little closer to drawing on paper, because I'm actually really enjoying drawing on paper again. It's been nice. Even though I'm just following like little tutorials and drawing cute little animals, it's been fun. And I'm actually better than I remember being, and like better than I expected to be when we first started. So that's been kind of nice too. And we're using like actual art pencils, which is nice. And Abby's like, what's the difference between these pencils? And I'm like, just use this one to do your circles. And then here, use this one to like, now you did details. I don't know, and she's like learning too, so that's fun. Anyway, Matt, what are you doing over there on YouTube? It's like I just picture like YouTube as being like this huge this huge chasm, and you're like on the wrong side of it, and you're like, hey, and I'm like, what's going on? Why are you over there? Anyway, what's up, CEO of Saying No? That sounds nice. I wish I was the CEO of Saying No. My little brother asked me today if I would model an Xbox Series X case for him, because he wants to like 3D print new case for his Xbox. And I was like, sure, how hard could it be? And then like he was like, no, like the whole thing, it can't just be like, I thought it was just like a plate, like I thought it was like a replaceable like piece you could take off and like put on. So I was like, that wouldn't be that bad, like I can do that, you know, a couple hours maybe. And then he like sent me a video of like this guy like taking apart his Xbox and showing the inside of it, and he's like, yeah, this is what it needs to look like. And I'm like, there's no chance I'm gonna make this like 2 specifications, because I'm not gonna be able to find the specifications. It's so behind. Oh really? I think YouTube requires, oh no, it was Steam requires like a 2-second delay. So I've just kept that on. So there's a 2-second delay from when I say things to when you see them. So I know that the chat's slightly delayed, which is a little annoying because Twitch has like a near no latency, which is nice. But I've just left it on because whatever. But you need donate links on YouTube? Yeah, I actually set up the whole like, can you do like the join thing on YouTube, where do you like pay the $5 a month or whatever? It's like Twitch subs, but on YouTube it's called join. Like it's like a membership thing. I need to set that up. I thought I set it up at one point, but maybe I didn't, because I was like, no one's gonna do this, so who cares? But I need to set it up now that I'm streaming. I'll go over there then. You guys can stay here. I don't know. I have a soft spot for Twitch. I prefer Twitch, so like, I don't know, I'm just more used to it, I guess. It doesn't matter. The only difference between my stream now that I'm streaming YouTube as well, is that I have a YouTube chat up as well. So I do have 2 chats to pay attention to, which is twice as hard and twice as distracting, but I don't know. It's weird because when I was streaming on Twitch alone, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's like my Twitch times have been kind of off, but it's been weird because it seems like I was like at 30 to 40 to 50 viewers, whatever, pretty consistently for the last month or so. And then I started streaming to both platforms, and now it feels like my viewers have been cut in half on Twitch, and like, but they're being sustained by all my viewers on YouTube. And it's just like, am I losing half my viewers because they're all going to YouTube to watch, or am I just losing half my viewers for other reasons and I don't know why? It's whatever. Yo, but 3 times is cool. I don't know what you're talking about. I've missed it. Twitch wouldn't load ads, so I couldn't join. Oh. Play my YouTube stand tonight. Okay. Same Twitch. It's been weird for me lately. Yeah, so I've been watching Odd Oculus on Twitch a lot lately. I just discovered his stream, so I've been watching him like almost every time he's live. He's working on a really cool it's hard to explain. It's sort of like a MOBA, but more like open, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to ask him more about it. Anyway, so I've been watching him, but I was getting ads like every like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. It was like really bad. So I finally just subbed to him because I was like, this is annoying. And I've been watching for like hours now. So I gave up on that. I don't see anything for joining or giving you fat stacks of cash. Okay, I'll add a fat stacks of cash button as soon as I get around to it. Marzake, is it under consideration to keep the first person perspective while engaging in dialogue with NPC and not having the camera switch to third person? I didn't realize it was doing that, to be honest with you. The first person was made a long time ago, and it like our camera system is a little bit broken when it comes to first person stuff, and it needs a nice overhaul. And I looked into it the other day, and I was like, this is gonna be like 3 days worth of work, and I don't know if I want to do this right now. So I kind of just put it off. We can look into it not switching cameras. Let's look really quick, actually. Let's go look at the, I think it's under AI NPC. I could be wrong. Let's see, interact, common, on interact. Looks like we're not even doing this. That's fun. BPI may enter dialogue. If so, we're gonna do client start dialogue. NPC dialogue actor is not valid. I wonder if this is getting set. Oh no. We're looking. Force dialogue, actors, false timer, and then stop dialogue. Oh, maybe we're stopping other dialogue in case one gets forced. Oh, okay, yeah, probably. And then set dialogue camera. This is BPI NPC. So let's go look for stop dialogue camera, or just dialogue cam. Set dialogue camera. Okay, this is happening in humanoid probably. No, it's right here. Find camera position, set world location. So we're moving the camera. Let's do this. Is this, I don't know if this is happening on the client. I think this is happening on the server. No, this is client. Okay. Let's do get player controller. Let's see if we can just fix this really quick. And we'll do I don't remember where we're checking to see how we're in first person or not. Let's go. I think. When do you think hardcore will drop? An hour ago? That's my guess. Like, I don't know. I'm not positive, but I would say if I had to wager a guess, I would probably say it will probably release about an hour ago. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, about -1 hours. You could probably just like, I bet if you were like really impatient, you could just open the game up and press play and magically you would have hardcore mode. But I mean, who knows? I'm just, you know me, I'm always running on Kindred Standard Time, so. Well, KST. Okay, let's go first person. I think it's on the, oh, you know what? It's not on the controller. I knew that because it has to do with the camera. So it's going to be on player character. Yeah, no, it released just an hour ago. Not even, I don't think it was even an hour ago. It came out when Witch's Eve dropped. So today. Or dropped. When came out when Witch's Eve was wrapped up. We wrapped Witch's Eve and we released the hardcore mode. Literally took me like a day to do. Wasn't a big deal. I know people, this is like what People get all like bent out of shape because they're like, oh, you went in and added a hardcore mode that no one asked for, and like a, you know, easy and hard mode or whatever. And like you could have spent that time working on Delver's Pass or the next zone or whatever, and like you could have released a new zone or whatever in that time. And it's like, it took me like 1 day of work to do the difficulty modes, and I think it's going to make the game more accessible to people who have been playing and struggling. We do need to add it to the pause menu. Maybe we'll do that today or tomorrow or something. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, but like it took 1 day of work, and it adds something to the game, and it got me away from doing level design and AI and stuff for a day, which was a nice break. And then we'll go right back to working on Delver's Pass. Like that 1 day is going to delay Delver's Pass by 1 day. So it's like, I don't know. I get it when I spend like 2 weeks, 3 weeks on a new feature, like the, you know, like the skill trees or whatever. I get that. Like people have been asked, like, but people have been asking for that, and I feel like that's also, I don't know. It's just hard. It's so hard because I have like a billion things, and there's like, even if I lay out all the things I want to do to the game and all the things you guys want and all the things like we promised to the game, it's like 5,000 hours of work, right? And I don't have 5,000 hours to spend on it, especially not right now. So it's hard to like decide what to work on and what not to work on. And like, so sometimes I just say, screw it. I don't really care. I'm going to work on what I want to work on because it keeps me going. And if I'm constantly working on the stuff that like is at the top of the priority and I know that has to get done right now, it's just sort of like, I burn out faster, right? I have to take breaks sometimes, go to other things. So, you can do it. I asked for it. Don't worry. Someone did ask. Okay, good. What should I do? Guys, I need your help. Tell me the play style you think I should play. I think you should stream it, Phil. Has to jump around. Yeah, it's like, that's like the whole point. The 5,000 hours, I mean, yeah, I think we'll eventually get there. We'll see. Don't get distracted when you Delver's Pass. LOL. Really enjoy the first person play. Yeah, I'm surprised you like the first person so much. I don't know. Yeah, I looked into first person to like making it feel a little better, and the problem is our camera system. Let's go. I'm gonna find it right now. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, so here's our toggle first person. We do have a get like a first person. Oh boy. So here's the problem. We have third person to first person to third person. And this is all fine, and this works mostly pretty well. There's some weird jank where like sometimes your like camera gets like stuck above your head when you're in first person, and that has to do with like using weapons or something like in the middle of what, I don't know what it is. Anyway, the big issue is the field of view here, right? I tried tweaking the field of view so it works a little better for first person, and I don't know if that actually got put in or not. I think it did. I think I increased it a little bit so it feels a little better. But the problem is that when I start tweaking the first person stuff, the issue you run into is the aim down sights system, because when you aim down your sights, it tightens the field of view so it looks like you're zooming in, right? And it does help a little bit with zooming in. And that, like, if I modify like field of view anywhere else, or if I like add a field of view slider or anything like that, which would be super nice, what happens is the aim down sights like is hard coded. And so if you're like changing between first person and third person while the aim down sights is going on, like it breaks everything. Like, it's a huge mess because there's just so many things going on, and we're not setting up like a here's a variable that stores what your default field of view is, and we're not like we're syncing between that. We're like hard coding it like this right here, right? Like we have the field of view right here is hard coded right here. If these were variables instead, where it was like, oh, this is our zoomed out field of view, this is our zoomed in, and then when we do the aim down sights, we use that variable to scale it by like a percentage instead of hard coding it all, then it would be a lot easier to work with and we wouldn't have as many bugs. And then it can kind of just use that scaling to like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not even sure if I know what I'm trying to say, to be honest, but it's a mess. Anyway, all I wanted to know was somewhere in here, when we switch to first person, I think camera state is what we're looking for. We have an is first person variable, but I think that this isn't being used anywhere. It's not, so we can probably just yeet that. As far as I know, that's not being used anywhere. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if it's used anywhere, like anywhere in the project. No, you didn't miss the other thing, Jan. I was waiting for more people to come in. Guys, you guys want to see a cool thing? Could have 2 cameras and switch which one is enabled. Yeah, well, we are. I think we are. No, I think we're not. I think we were, and then I think Lewis refactored it and took out one of the cameras, or maybe we just never had the second camera working. I don't know. Anyway, switching between cameras might be a good way. Basically, what I'll probably end up doing is, and I hate to say this, but I'm probably gonna end up like gutting the whole thing and rewriting the whole thing from scratch, because I don't even know how any of it's working, and like it'll make a lot more sense to me if I just write it from scratch. Anyway, I want to show you our new friend. We were so someone reached out to us a couple months ago and was like, hey, I like your game. Do you think that your audience would like... No, not third baby confirm. Absolutely not. Don't even say that. They were asking if we thought that our audience would like plushies, like Swords of Magic plushies, and we were like, maybe. So they made us one. Sorry, the green screen's kind of messed it up a little bit. Oh yeah, because it has a yellow beak. So the yellow, yeah, that's great. Hang on, let me see. I'll just turn off green screen. Hang on. This is gonna switch to... Can't find the camera. Hang on. This one? Nope. This one? There we go. This is the plushie. The chicken plushie. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Little dangly legs. It's so cute. So here's the deal. Yeah, you guys can see me. Here's the deal. We're gonna run basically like a Kickstarter. It's not really Kickstarter, but it's something like Kickstarter. For these, right? They're gonna be, Jana, $39, which seems a little pricey, but they're actually honestly really high quality. It's super soft, super squishy. It's got wings. $38. They're $38. So how it works is you back it essentially, and you lock in yours. If we don't get, I think it's 200 people signing up, which seems like a lot. Yeah, like for a custom plush for like 4 Swords and Magic at Free Henrietta, we need 200 pre-orders, otherwise it doesn't get filled, and they just say goodbye, and they don't work with us anymore, because like they want to make sure we have an audience that like cares about it, right? If we can get the 200, we get a percentage of it, which is nice. Not a huge percent, but enough of a percentage that it's worth it for us to do this, right? Which is way more than we'll make from any other merch we've ever done, which would be nice. And then they'll obviously make the things, make them to order, ship them to you guys, you'll get them, and then they will work with us in the future if it goes well, and we could potentially do other ones. I'm just saying, like a frost golem plushie with like a little frost golem butt. I don't know, that could be a good one. Could also do like a fox pet or something. I don't know. There's like so many ideas. So, but the chicken was like it was like obviously let's do the chicken first. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Give me the frost golem butt. The plushie's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so we're really excited about it. It's going to be starting soon. It's not an actual Kickstarter campaign. It's through, they run it through their thing. It's called Creator Plush. So they'll be hosting it, and we'll be pushing it as soon as it goes live. So as soon as it goes live, we'll be posting on the Discord. I'll probably put it in a YouTube video so you guys know. I'll definitely be announcing it on Twitch here. We'll probably post it on Steam, everywhere. We'll be posting it everywhere so you guys will know. Because I would just hate to like get like 150 and then not get like the last 50, and then no one gets any of them, right? We'll have the only plush out there. A Shrubkin plush? Oh my god, that's such a good idea. That would be the best. Grim Adventures, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Take my money. Yes, that's a great idea. The Shrubberian. Anyway, yeah. What did I miss over here on YouTube? Nothing. I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Anyway, let's look at the first person thing. So basically it's using this enum as to check for first person. So what we'll do is on the NPC here, we'll get the player controller. We'll do get controlled pawn. This is kind of annoying. I don't really like how did we do this, but I don't know what better way to do it. I don't think we're like dialogue. It would be nice if we just like saw the dialogue actor, which like this is not the dialogue actor. This is, yeah, no, this is, I'm pretty sure this is itself, which seems kind of weird. Why, I don't know why we would use this. Let's look at this. Local actor. You would think that they would like not like the way we're doing this. You'd think this would matter. This local actor would matter, but it's not using that at all to determine where to put the camera. So I really think this local actor is the actual act, is like this NPC. We can check to see if they're equal though, or we can just do like, let's just do a print here. And we'll just print whatever this is, so we can see if it's actually the actor. I'm pretty sure it's just this actor though. Anyway, and we'll do a cast to player character. This is kind of annoying, but like, what are we gonna do? Not really a better way, I don't think, to get the player character from this, unless we went through and like set it up so we like push the player character through that's doing this, but it's, I don't know, who cares. And we'll do get camera. What's it called? Camera state. We'll do not equals first person. Just keep pushing this back. Whoops, let's go there. Okay. If it's not first person, then we'll find the camera. Otherwise, we'll just leave it alone. See, this is why people should tune into the streams, because when they have a bug that's like relatively easy to fix, and they're like, man, this has been bothering me. I wish that we could fix this thing. I'll be like, all right, let's look at it. And then like 20 minutes later, we have the bug fixed for the next update. I need it, Jana. We'll have it up for sale soon. If you have an extra, we can come visit in about 4 hours. That way Cass can get her fix. I guess we could sell the one we have for like a bunch of money, but I'd rather not. Whoops. Oh wait, hold on, we forgot what we were doing. Go away. Wait, it did, hold on, it did print player character. Okay, wait, that saves us some effort. That means we can just use this and say boom. And if we fail this, we're just gonna go straight into the camera anyway, just in case there's a situation where like, get off my thing. Just in case there's a situation where like this does not require this, whatever. Cool, that means we don't have to do, oh, we don't need to cast, I'm dumb. We do need to cast actually, because we don't know what character that is. Or, I'm a walrus. BPI character? Their character? Nope, that's character select. BPI what? Player? Pawn? Let's go see what is using this. Basically, this works right now. I just want to do it cleaner. I don't want to do a cast. I just don't want, I mean, I guarantee there's a reference between the AI NPC and the character anyway, but I just don't want there to be one again for me. Player pawn. Okay, good. So we go to player pawn, we'll make a function. We're going to do get camera state. return value is going to be cam state. Okay, no, it's not. Camera state, because I didn't want that capital in there. I'm going to do camera state here. Save. Check out. Close that. Back on the player, we go hit camera state. Plug that in here. Go back over here. Oh wait, you compile that. You don't need this. We'll just do get camera state. Okay, I think that's it. Let's test it. Must feel exactly the same as my girlfriend feels when she watches me coding Godot. It's perfect. This is what you wanted, right? Isn't this exactly what you're looking for? You were like, I don't want it to go into the third person mode. I want it to just go to the zero. I want it to go to like world 0. So I can see the whole world. This is exactly what you're looking for. So that's done. You're welcome. You're welcome for fixing that. Why did that just break? Okay, okay, wait. Why? If we're in first person mode, it should just be not moving the camera. Okay, my guess is that somewhere along the line, this was not as easy as a fix that I thought it was going to be. Tester confirmed. Oh yeah, I need to fix that. I should give someone access to my chatbot so that you guys can fix things like that for me. I'm fixing it right now. Timer. Turn it off. Done. It's done. That's literally all it took. It was one tick. One tick to get rid of it, and I left it up for like a month. Basically cool colored lines, no idea what's happening. Yeah. I wish that I tried learning to code a couple times. I tried C# and I've tried what's it called? GameMaker script, which I actually really liked. GameMaker language, GML. I really liked that. That was actually pretty fun. And I would like to learn more coding like languages. I'm not interested in learning C++ at this time. That's like saying I want to learn how to drive a car and then someone like putting you in like a Formula 1 race car. Like not exactly what I have in mind. Like I want to get in like a Volkswagen Bug, you know what I mean? With like automatic transmission. I want to get in a Tesla with autopilot. That's what I want to learn to code in, you know? And get in that Prius. No. Maybe a Prius wouldn't be bad. But yeah. Is there a way that y'all could get them to add that in? Wait, add what in? Hold on, I missed it. The only thing I wish the chicken had is a tag that said Swords and Magics. Yeah, I want like, so they have this cool little tag, which is nice. And like, it's cool to advertise their thing, but it'd be cool if it had like a little round, like cardboard tag on that said like Swords and Magic. So everyone knew it was from Swords and Magic. Cause right now it's just a chicken, right? There's nothing on it that says like, this is from the game Swords and Magic. So we do want to reach out and ask if we can do that. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe they'll just like let us like embroider like Swords and Magic across, like give them like a little, give this, I was gonna make a probably inappropriate joke. Give them a tattoo. That's what essentially I was gonna say. Yeah, so I don't know what's going with this. Maybe what we do is we just get, what if we just do this and we do get camera. Now we have to do it again. Dang it. Cast to, here, let's just get this working and then we'll decide what we have to do. I'm guessing that this needs, because it's gonna, oh, that's what's happening. So it switches to the character's camera. That's why Oh my god. Okay, look, this is why when I click on Abigail here, look, the camera goes there. That's why, is because of this code right here. It's so nice knowing where that is, because I can put in like a little debug, like a debug thing that's like, oh yeah, move the camera position to this place instead. Actually, I can probably just set this camera position to like default to forever. Camera position's there by default. I don't know why it moves out to nowhere. Oh god, I've lost where I was. Here. Anyway, okay, so if we cast to the character, I can do get camera location, get camera variable. I just want the camera. What's it called? TPS camera. I think this is what we're looking for. And we do get world location. And what we do is a select. Hold on. We're gonna change this to set world transform. Select. This goes here instead. We ditch this guy. We still have to have the stupid cast, but it's fine. Which means I guess we don't need this. I guess we can also get the camera here, like with another blueprint interface. I guess we'll do that. That's fine. We'll do that. Get world location, get, let's just do get transform. Get transform. Sorry about the yelling. Abby doesn't realize I'm live, I guess. Okay, true, false is over here. We do make, now let's just do this. And 1 is probably fine for the scale. Okay, this goes up here. That goes away. Okay, now let's test it again. Should work. Should work. I'm really far behind on chat, sorry. Gotta bring back that old classic logo though. I miss it every day. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think everyone likes the old logo better. I think we might switch back to it. It just sucks because we spent a lot of money on the new logo. Like too much money. Like, it'd be really nice to have that money back if we were gonna use the logo. But it is what it is. Nope. What's the deal with this? Okay, let's go look. Hold on, let's what? Okay, I think this might happen at like begin play. Why is this not triggering? Hold on. Why is this not triggering? Now it's triggering. That was dumb. Okay. Okay, so let's step over. But that is a player character for sure. That's nice. Oh, I think I did this backward. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm actually really tired today. Quinn likes waking us up in the middle of the night, and he loves rolling around in his sleep. So it's been a blast lately. Perfect. We did it. Kind of love it. It's really intense. I mean, this is the inside of your face. I don't really see a problem with it. Okay, I think what's happening is it's unhiding the character. Okay, because this part's working. That's good. So let's do this again. I took my soul. That's fine. Let's step over. I didn't do it in first person. That's fine. Let's step out of this and see where it's happening. So start dialogue. I feel like what's happening is we're setting our character to be non-hidden again when we start dialogue. Toggle dialogue. On the NPC. The frustrating thing is it seems like this has been set up on purpose to do this function. To take you out of first person mode. Because I'm guessing that when this was initially set up, they hit play, tested it, whoever set this up. I think maybe Maz. And then it zoomed out and showed your character invisible with just your weapons floating there. And I'm guessing they were like, oh shoot, that's not what I want. And then they went in and had to add in the ability to set them visible again. We're using a Blackboard component for this? Oh, I guess probably just because we're using that to determine if they're in dialogue to see if we should be doing other actions. That makes sense, actually. Okay. So... ends dialogue on NPC. Wait, hold on. Toggle dialogue cam. Please tell me that wasn't that easy. Okay, it's not on character. Hold on. Is this just not being used anywhere? It's on BPI player on. As they ship it. It's a feature, not a bug. Sure. This is the incentive. What's up, Odd? Yeah. So this is the only place this is being used. I don't think it's being used at all. So that's not helpful. I don't think it's being used anywhere. Let's see if it is. So far, no, but probably because this. No. It's definitely not. Okay, so this is why this hasn't been fixed yet, because it's a nightmare. Okay, so the next thing we can do is let's go to our player character. Let's find our camera, find reference. What is all this? So this does absolutely nothing. Can you tell that I wrote this? Some of my comments, I can just like hear the sass in my voice when I read them. And I know that it was me that left that. I don't know what this does. If first person is... I don't know. If the plushie takes off well enough, would it come in Henrietta size? If it takes off well enough, I'm sure we could convince them to make one giant one, but it'd probably cost like a few $1,000s if it was Henrietta size. Just saying. Sad cast noises. I don't like that. Okay, this is, I don't know what this is doing. If first person, this is on event tick. So if we're in first person, if we're not in first person, if we're mounted. This does do absolutely nothing. What are we doing this for? Why? Like, why did I even leave this plugged in? This doesn't do anything. All we're doing is wasting resources checking to see if we're mounted every single frame. Why are we doing that? Well, like, I don't know why I left it there. Love the branch that just connects either way. Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to figure out what it was trying to do, but I don't even have a clue. I don't know what Force LOD is doing either. Camera tick. This is only happening if we're in first person or third person, I mean. Great. This is the thing I tried to do. I tried to make or modify the camera to give a better field of view when you're indoors and the camera gets too close to you, so it like widens out and you can see more. Doesn't work with the aim down sights, it breaks everything, so that's been disconnected for the time being. ADS is not the problem. Camera checks, no. Build mode camera, another issue with that thing is like when you switch to build mode camera, it also has its own aim down sights kind of effect that it does. Camera zoom, input camera. Oh man, I don't even know. I was hoping there was going to be like an enter dialogue camera or something we could just disconnect essentially. There's probably like a set like owner no see or something. Let's just see if we can find something like that. That'd be a really easy like fade out these meshes when the camera is right up in them. This is okay. This is where we just were. It's a mesh. Oh, so you know what it might be? Let's just see if we can find another one. If hat is valid, we see like this is supposed to be like hiding the hat mesh as well. What is this though? Third person camera. Camera aim point. So maybe what's happening is this is failing at this point. Let's do let's just put a print on here and like watch what happens when we go to first person start dialogue and see if this triggers and is obvious. Classic extreme elements tomfoolery. What happened? Wait, wrong reply. Wait, what? Did we get raided? I didn't see a raid. Oh my god, I'm way back here. What a huge raid. Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. Sorry I missed it. I'm not getting notifications, I guess. Did you guys see a notification pop up? I thought I fixed them today. So this is a game called Swords and Magic and stuff. I'm the lead and pretty much solo developer now. My wife does help work on the game every once in a while, but she mostly handles like balancing things and like design stuff. And I do pretty much everything else. This is just the dev map. Sorry, it's kind of ugly. We can open Tirwin. I don't know how long it'll take though. It's usually like a couple of minutes to open like the main map. It's a large, casual, cooperative, open world RPG. So it is multiplayer, up to 16 players. You could technically do more if you host your own server. I like the dev map too. It's got all the stuff we need in it. This is what the game kind of plays like. This is a like level 0 like nobody character with just a random sword. There's a whole bunch of items in the game though. Oh, and I'm on hardcore mode with this character, so I can't even look at my collections to show you all the different items that are in the game. But there's a whole bunch in this game. Here's like just a look at the swords, but there's a whole bunch of other weapons in the game. Let's show off the sword that's not even in the game yet. Yeah, and then there's combat. This guy's broken. He's not a good example of combat at all. He'll work when I get far enough away from him. We're working on him soon. He's trying to shoot fireballs at me. But he stops working entirely when we get too close. Here's a rat. This guy actually has like legitimate combat. There is magic in the game too. There's like a... Oh boy, I'm getting wrecked. Oh, a little bit of a hang because I'm in the test map. There is magic. There are spells I can cast. I don't have any on me right now. They use like spell books you equip. It is out right now in early access on Steam. It's been in development for technically 6 years, but it was restarted like 4 years ago, and it's been out in early access for 3 years. It's got quite a lot of content. We're getting closer to 1.0, but we're not quite there yet. We've probably got another year of development, probably. And especially now that I'm solo again. I had a team of like 5 people, and now we're back down to solo. So, yeah, there's no flying in the game yet. That will probably happen eventually, though, I'm sure. I'm just flying for the test purposes. And yeah, there's also fishing now. We just added fishing. This is a special magic like fishing area that you can do in one special location in the world. There's 3 major zones in the world, and then there's a couple other like smaller places you can go visit. In fact, winter is coming up, and we drop what's called our Frostfall event, which is like a Christmas seasonal event that happens in December, where you can go to a new zone and do a bunch of extra quests there, and there's a big boss there you have to defeat. It's pretty fun. It's really cool. Everyone likes it. You can casual RPG. Think Harvest Moon meets Skyrim. Yeah, but with multiplayer. So like Stardew Valley meets Skyrim. There is player housing. You can buy plots in the game world and build on them, build houses. You can build castles. You can decorate them with all kinds of things. Like we don't just have like place a house down. Like we have super granular like decoration stuff where you can like buy like plates and cups and stuff to put in your house. You can buy tables and beds and chairs and couches and love seats and end tables and so much stuff. Scarecrows. You can plant gardens out front. There's a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, let's just get rid of this guy really quick, and I'll show you like how the housing stuff works. I guess we may as well show it off. You spawn 0, and then this is all crooked because I was testing crooked building, which is working. But yeah, welcome in, guys. How was your stream? What were you working on? If you're still in here, if you're raiding and running, I totally get it. No shame. Let's do what are they called? Give me a house blueprint. Let's do the beekeepers. Oh, this is my favorite one. I don't know what this needs. So, oh, I need some gold. Don't look at that command. It's definitely not in the game. So basically I bought this plot and now I can build stuff on it. So this is like a house blueprint. You can also, if at a certain level of like your carpentry skill, there's a crafting and everything too. You can unlock the ability to basically like build your own pieces and place them however you want and build like your own structures. Right now there's only like castle pieces, but they will eventually be adding more things. All right, so we need some darkwood planks, stone, nails, and honeycomb. Wait, I don't have to go anywhere. Darkwood, planks. I'm cheating stuff in, by the way, in case you didn't notice. It might take a while to gather all these things. Nails. What else was it? Honeycomb. And there's another one too. The game's got at least like 30 hours of questing probably in it. Stone. Of course it's stone. The stone. Where's the stone? We hit construct. Now we're building our first house. Hold on. Complete with doors, interiors, ladder, and stuff. Then we could like decorate it the inside too. Let's grab. We'll do a druid bed because it's the first one that came up. Sure. And then you can sleep in it. Oh, interesting. Why did that not show up? The buff didn't show up. Oh, I know why. Because I'm full health. That's fine. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff to decorate your houses with. Then you can build like a garden and plant crops and water them and grow them and cook food and all kinds of stuff. That reminded me of the way you build stuff in Lego games. Yeah, so like I just placed the bed down there. You normally craft things at like a crafting bench. So like here's that's not a good example. Hold on. Normally you would like craft things here. Like I just unlocked blacksmithing. Need to fix that overlap. What happens? And if I have the resources, I can craft things. As I level up, I'll learn more things. And then there's a carpentry table too. There's like carpentry, tailoring, blacksmithing, alchemy. I feel like I'm missing one. Chat's gonna tell you if I'm missing one. Anyway, yeah, but there's like a whole bunch of stuff. So you normally would just like craft furniture through that and then you place it in your house. It's just the big structures you build like that. You like put down like a plot so you can place it and then you do that. It's just a little more immersive than like just like plopping down a house. So yeah, it's all blueprints. We did a little tiny bit of C++ to enable the gameplay ability system, which is built into, or like a feature built into Unreal Engine. And then that's about it. So we just use C++ for that, and then everything else is pretty much done with blueprints. So, and that's the whole game. And it's a pretty huge open world game. So if you were curious if blueprints were viable for a game of this scale, they are, if you're smart about it. Visual scripting has come a long way. Yeah, it really has. I learned to make games first in like 2006 when I was in high school still, or I just graduated high school. And I discovered RPG Maker, and I was using visual scripting in RPG Maker in their like event system. And I made an MMO. I used a script that someone else like provided to like do like the networking support and stuff, but we had like it all working and everything. And then we got featured on IGN as like an up and coming like MMO beta test for that summer that people should check out. And that was insane. And we got like a ton of like people coming to check out the game, and like it could support like 10 people. And so it failed really fast, and everyone who was like helping me work on it was like, we have other things to do because like school's starting and stuff. So yeah, so that I gave up on that pretty fast. And then that was like the first time I like actually made a game, and I used visual scripting, and so I like kind of fell in love with that. And then I switched to an engine called Stencil and used visual scripting there. And then several years later, I went to school for art and everything, and then I eventually switched to Unreal Engine. So I've never really used an engine that didn't have visual scripting. I've tried Unity before, but I used Playmaker, which was what's it called? Finite state machine. So yeah, so I've never really used like coding. I've tried a couple times, and it's just not my cup of tea. So gotta start somewhere. Yeah, it was kind of a big start. Starting an MMO, of course that's where I started. Okay, I need to turn this back off because I need to see if this prints false now. Still true. False. True. Even in dialogue, it's still true. I'm just not really sure why that's happening. Alright, we'll go back to debugging that now. Anyways, but yeah, that's the game. If you want to check it out, you can check it on Steam. I don't know if anyone linked it yet. I'll link it again just in case. There it is. It was just on sale. You guys just missed the sale, unfortunately. I'm sure it'll go back on sale again, though, if you want to wishlist it. Gotta sort that drop-down list by length, Kindred. It's an easy hack that will change your life. Which drop-down list? What are you talking about? Oh, sort the drop-down list on the when I'm testing. Gotta head out. Yeah, catch you later. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I missed a ton of chat. How hard was it to set up a server for this? I made a little prototype for a multiplayer game. So in Unreal Engine, there's a really easy way to get going with multiplayer, and they use listen servers, or yeah, they're called listen servers, or like a peer-to-peer server, which is where you basically, like, one player will start the game and they'll host, and then other people can join them. So that's like the easiest way to get multiplayer working. Then one player just starts, the other people just join on them. We mostly rely on that. Most of our multiplayer goes through that, and until recently, like last year, we didn't have dedicated servers set up, but we did just add them in just so people could have like a server always on, because it's just more convenient that way. And then we worked with a company called Ping Perfect, who hosts 2 official servers for us, and then they also handle like super easy hosting for Swords Magic servers. So all you have to do is go to their website, find the Swords Magic in their list of games, and you can click and join. And sign up for a server. It is paid. But yeah, as far as on our end, dedicated servers are kind of the pain in the butt, but not the end of the world. Like, it's not impossible. You do have to use a source build of the engine if you want a dedicated server, if you want to run a server for the game, which is the hardest part probably. So you have to download the source engine and then run, basically like build your game from there, and then you just build a server from there. If I remember correctly, that's about like all there is really to it. You do have to deal with a bunch of like making sure all of your stuff runs on a dedicated server, etc. But house building is awesome, by the way. Way too few games use this concept. I agree. Yeah. I think it was close to 18 hours too. It was a long stream. Maybe it was 16 hours. Either way, it was super long. We were searching stone earlier. I don't know if I want to sort by like length. It doesn't really matter that much, but yeah. It would just be nice. Yeah, I don't know. You still need to do a custom build of UV45. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do need a custom build, which is the worst part about it, in my opinion. I don't know why they do that. I feel like that's going to change eventually. It just seems kind of silly that they have that. They should have it like built in, but I'm sure there's good reasons behind it. Reasons that I don't understand. Anyway, set dialogue camera. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is going to be one of those tricky situations where, because this is still triggering as true, even if you're in dialogue. So there's no reason that this would be setting these owners to no see. And this is the only place where this is happening. So let's find the mesh and find references. It's in a lot of places. Okay, we'll just go through it one at a time. On there. On there. Could be the force LOD thing. equip anim instance. That's deprecated. That's deprecated. That's not working. Draw distance. Shouldn't matter. It's possible that because the camera is switching to a different pawn at the time and you're no longer in control of that pawn, that it could just be like turning on the mesh like automatically, which is kind of annoying. Especially since there's a tick event that's turning it off every frame. Like, that's really annoying. Let's do this. I want to print if this is visible or not. I'm curious why it's not actually working. Oh, I guess it's not that it's not visible. It's... Hit owner no C. How will hardcore work? Just first person, or is it when you die you lose your character and have to restart? Oh no, it's not first person. It has nothing to do with first person. I know I named the stream that. It's just because we just released hardcore. So yeah, hardcore is a permadeath feature. It's you take additional damage and deal less damage or enemies take less damage. You deal the same amount of damage, enemies just take less damage. And then yeah, if you die, you lose your character, delete your character, and you start over. So that's the only thing. There's no first person mode. We don't force first person mode. That would be really annoying. So this is false, and now we're true, and now we're still true. Oh, okay, that's why. Because when we switch the other camera, we're now owning a different pawn, and we're not the owner anymore. That's so annoying. Okay, so maybe we should just like set it up so we don't switch cameras there. This is really not worth the effort at this point. I think I'm a little afraid that this is not worth the effort. So maybe instead of doing all this, we just revert this. And then we find where we're switching the camera and we just don't do that at that point. So let's do that. Let's I changed anything else in here? I don't think so. It didn't. So let's go find our NPC, revert. Hardcore mode locking you to first person is way too hardcore for me. I can see why you'd think that though, because I literally named the stream like hardcore mode and then we've been working on first person mode. Yeah. Sorry for that. Another way, or another of my love it hold on, let me try again. Another of my love it moments when you release after hours that you better revert all of it and do it another way. Yes. But isn't it so handy that you can actually revert things? Because for years I worked without any sort of source control in any engine. And so like if I did something like that, I would then have to just go redo all the work. Or I'd just like copy paste it somewhere else and then change something and then, you know, put it back in if I whatever. Are we looking inside someone's mind? Yeah, on accident, not on purpose. You're too tired for English? That's okay. I'm too tired for English, and that's the only language I know. So I don't blame you. Okay, so let's open our NPC again. Luckily, it wasn't hours of work. I guess it was 1 hour and 12 minutes technically of work, but that's all right. Okay, dialogue. Dialogue, camera. This is probably not in here. May enter dialogue. Send dialogue to player? Nope. Toggle dialogue. But yeah, that's the, like, yes. These names are, like, not the best sometimes. Force exit dialogue, get active dialogue, on rep dialogue actor. That look at actor? Where are we just looking at? It doesn't matter, but actually it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I just want to know where this is called from. Right here, which we were probably already at earlier. Okay, let's see. It would be nice to know when we if we could figure out when we switch the camera. Set dialogue camera, but like that's not actually setting the dialogue camera. Find camera position. It's like this, like unless this is doing it, and I don't think it is. It's not. Maybe we should just look at like set view target. Let's just do that. Let's just look for set view target. HUD. The HUD. I hope the HUD doesn't control this. Door. Cast to door. This is temporary apparently. Oh, okay. I know why. No, yeah, no. This is what we're looking for. Why is this on the HUD? This just seems like a weird place to put this. I guess it has to do with dialogue, but like you'd think you just call a function that would do this on the character since it's owned by the character. Whatever. Okay. New view target is the dialogue actor. So in this case, the dialogue actor is the NPC, not the player, which is even more confusing because it's called the same thing in two different places. Because we're setting this as a new view target. So what we need to do is right here, if we're in first person mode, we don't do this. So we drag this out. If this is a door, we don't do this. So we just keep the hold on, let's test this actually. Hold on. Door. Oop. Door. I don't know why I had to open up the other side, but just I had to. We needed a dialogue on this door. Dialogue. What? Dana. That's what I thought. Hardcore mode in title, and you were doing things that look like you were moving the character first person when talking to NPC. I am. I'm just working on whatever. The dialogue did not open. Why? Yeah, we should probably change the whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Probably change the title of the stream. I don't know how to change it at this point. I think there's a command to change it, but I don't know what it is. So we're not gonna do that. Saw stream. I don't like this. Hey, mods. I don't trust it. I don't like when people come in and just immediately like drop a link. Like, doesn't necessarily mean I don't know. I can't get rid of it in my chat. Don't click that link, guys. It's not a bad link. So why did you just drop into a random person's chat and just like post your game without even saying hi or anything first? You see why I'm like been watching for 10 minutes? Did you say anything? You should say something like, oh, hi, I've made a game too. You want to check it out? And then I would say, sure, post the link. And then you post the link. Until I was raided. Okay, you came in from the raid. I mean, I'm glad you're here. Don't get me wrong. It's just when the first thing you do is drop a link, it seems sketchy. So I just didn't want anyone to get in trouble. Brandon Sunbox, it's HTML connecting. It's thank you, Jinmu. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys can click the link now. Thanks for sharing. What is this hardcore stuff about? We added a hardcore mode to the game. Here, I'll show you. I have the character deletion stuff turned off for testing because obviously I don't want to make a new character every 10 minutes. I'm testing this, but oh, I thought I pressed play. We have to go get killed by a rat to test this. But yeah, so you take more damage now from enemies if you choose hardcore mode. We just added a new difficulty setting to the game in general, so you can play like easy mode, normal, hard, or hardcore mode. And if you die in hardcore mode, this happens. Wait, hold on. Don't do it. Okay, now you can kill me. So that happens, and then you're like, oh, shoot, that sucks. And then your character gets deleted, and then you have to make a new character. So it's just a permadeath mode for fun, mostly. Is like a challenge mode. It's quite a bit harder. You take like, I think it's 70% more damage, and you dish out the same amount of damage, but enemies take a lot more damage from you, or they can take a lot less damage from you. I mean, hardcore like Diablo's hardcore, yeah, like hardcore like Minecraft hardcore. That's kind of where I got it from. It's called the Forgotten mode. So you basically, when you're choosing a character, you choose Traveler, Adventurer, Hero, or Forgotten. And if you choose a Forgotten character, then the Forgotten characters can't, when they go to the spirit world in the game, they cannot go back through spirit anchors, or anchor shrines. They're called anchor shrines. And basically when you die in the game, you turn into a ghost and you can fly around the world. And then these like beams of light come up through the sky. This is an anchor shrine right here, actually. If I wasn't in hardcore mode, this would happen. But basically, like, beams of light comes up through the sky, and you can see them from really far away. And then you fly to one, and it respawns you there. Otherwise, you just wait like 30 seconds, and it respawns you automatically. But then you respawn with less health. If you go to a shrine, you respawn with full health. So there's no like repercussion for dying in the game. Normally, it's a pretty casual game. So we wanted to add a more hardcore mode just for fun for players who wanted more of a challenge. So if you play, now we're gonna spam it again, buddy. And now you've pushed now you've crossed the line. I mean, you crossed the line to begin with, but now you've double crossed the line. You should make a table that has a man next to it, and the table has a MGT mesh on it. MGT. You mean MTG? Magic the Gathering? And you lose the game when you interact with it. MGT. I don't know what MGT stands for. Magic the Gathering. Okay. I guess so. Anyway, the door is not working and I don't know why, so I'm not worried about it right now. I don't know why it's not working. It should just be triggering, but anyway, we figured out where this was happening. We got distracted and working on other things that are not related to the hardcore mode because it's done and in. I just posted it because I was excited about it and I wanted to tell people about it. So chat used to be here, but I gave it a return type, so now it has to have its own function tab. Lewis, thanks, Lewis. Dialogue also not hooked up to escape as above. I don't Okay, sure. I don't know what that means. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure escape doesn't work. I heard doors are like unexpectedly difficult in game dev. How they open, do they push the player? Yeah, yeah. The door problem is like a pretty famous game dev problem. Um, and they are. It's more like I wouldn't say the doors are like the most difficult thing, but it's more like it's sort of like a microcosm for game dev in general. Like, because everything pretty much has that same problem, right? As soon as you design something, you're like, oh yeah, I'll just put weapons in my game, or I'll put item drops in my game. Then you just think about like so many different things, like when the items drop, are they gonna glow so you can see them? Are they just gonna like fall on the ground? Do they fall on the ground? Do they have physics? Like, how do they spawn? Do they just automatically get picked up when you walk over them? Do they just automatically go in your inventory? Like, it's not as simple as just saying, I'm gonna have items drop from enemies. Like, you have like a billion questions you have to answer and figure out how they work. And doors are just like a good example that everyone understands to like show that example. I think that's why it's like the famous door problem. Because like there's many other things that are even more complicated, right? But yeah, doors are stupid. So our first iteration of doors, mostly just for fun, you push them open. They're just like saloon doors, right? Like they're just like physics based, and you just run into them and push them open. And so many people would start our game and they walk up to the first door and then just sit and like press the E key, press the F key. They would like sit there forever and be like, this door doesn't open. I don't know what I'm doing. And then pretty soon they'd finally like run into it. And when you run into it, it makes like a sound effect noise and everything. It's like a smacking noise because you're smacking into a door. And we thought it was hilarious. But after like, I don't know, it was probably like a month after release, it was like, okay, doors are a problem. Because like, and also if two people try to walk in at the same time, then you can't do it because you're both running into it. And a lot of people would have to fight over it. And then if you like push open the door and it would like swing back close on the next person, you would like get them stuck in the door. You could get the door like crammed open and get it stuck. It was just a lot of issues. So we finally switched it to like an interaction system. And then we were like, cool, this works perfect. And then it dawned on us that we needed NPCs to walk in and out of rooms. So then we had to set up a system for them to open doors. And then it was like, well, what happens if an NPC's walking through a door and it's already open, now it like auto opens again. That's a problem. Now what happens if like you're walking through a door and then you want to close the door behind you? Can you do that? And then it was like, okay, we can do that. And then you have to figure out like, oh, well, the door auto closes. We have to disable that if the door is now closed. Oh, we want to add blocks on the door. We want to figure out like we want to know if the player has a key for that door. What happens if the door is like, do we get rid of the player's key when they unlock the door? What happens when they restart the game again? Will it remember that they've unlocked that door? If they unlock the door, will the other players in the game also have that door unlocked? Like, there's just a billion questions. So yeah, the door problem's a real problem. It's a real problem. And it's not the only one. There's like so many questions like that, or so many problems like that. Okay, so we get the player controller. We want to know get controlled pawn. Luckily, we don't need to mess with the camera in this one, I don't think. We're going to do get camera state. If this is not a door. And then if this is not equal to first person, then we do our regular stuff. And if it is first person, then we don't do our regular stuff. We just do nothing. And that should fix it. And we check it out so we can revert it if this doesn't work and it breaks everything. And we go from there. You remember the saloon doors? Yeah. Okay. First person mode. We've done it. It only took an hour and a half, but we fixed that bug. It's not even a bug. It was like a preference thing. It was so unnecessary to fix. And I bet whoever it was that asked, I don't remember who asked now. Marzak? On YouTube chat, there's like a pretty mega delay before when we see our messages on the stream. Oh, that's annoying. I've been missing YouTube chat. So sorry, guys. Oblivion camera zooming in on the NPCs. Yeah. Actually, yeah, this message or this chat was old. Thanks for looking at it and fixing it. love first person so much. I'm glad you like it. I don't like first person in this game, but you know, honestly, like it's there because it was there originally because when your character's head is giant, and so it was hard to see through your head when you had to like look up because the camera would like move that way. I was actually recently going to go in and like set up a camera offset in third person, so when the camera gets close to the player, it just shifts to the right. That way, like if you're standing here, I'll just show you in here. So if you're standing here and you look up in the sky, it does this, right? Which is just like, who is this helping? This isn't helping anyone. But it would be nice, like, if you're trying to look at your character, it's kind of nice being able to, like, do that. But also, like, who needs this, right? And we had it at one point, this would, like, dither out and your character would go invisible, so you could see up in the sky. And I don't remember why we stopped that. It was causing issues, but I don't remember why. So we left it alone. But what I'd like to do is, like, set it up so as it gets closer, the camera, like, shifts over here to the right side, right? But obviously doesn't, like, rotate to look at the character. And that way, like, you're kind of just looking off to the side. The problem with that is that there might be a situation where you're like, oh, I need to look up at this thing, and you do this and like it's in the wall, right? And then you can't see anything. And so it's just sort of like, cameras are such a pain. Cameras are worse than the door problem. So much worse. Hey, what was this? A sub? Thanks, Casey Walter. Welcome in. Maybe now that I'm streaming on YouTube, we'll start gaining subscribers instead of losing them every month. We'll see. I wish you could swim in these. I was thinking, I had this crazy idea for, what zone was it? For the Mistaken Isles? I thought it could be cool. Wait, hold on. If we had like floating water. I feel like I've seen it in a game before. I don't remember where. We had like floating like blobs of water. Obviously like a cube wouldn't work, but like spheres maybe. I guess we could make it a cube. It's source magic, right? That would make sense. What if we had, since we're just playing today and we're not doing anything of value at all, can we add what material is this? Water pond. What happens if we do this? Well, that looks dumb, but let's just pretend that doesn't look dumb. And you like, oh man, it's gonna be impossible to leave this lined up, isn't it? I might have to copy the transforms of it. Copy. Paste. Copy. This isn't gonna work.
Hey,
Paste. Yeah.
listen.
I knew that wasn't gonna work. That's okay. Whatever. We'll just get close. And then like, good enough. Whatever. Who cares? Jump puzzles where we have to dolphin jump between floating water cubes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it'd be cool for like that area. I don't know if this works. Oh, well, hold on, because I'm dumb. Overlap only. It looks like I have to have custom. I can't copy the collision presets. Overlap only, and we're only turning on static, dynamic, and overlap. Wrong. Wait. I'm dumb. Custom. This is overlap only. And what was the other one? Like that. Okay, sorry. That'll work now. Spheres don't exist in tier 1. Are you losing them on YouTube or Twitch? I think just YouTube, but I haven't really been paying attention to Twitch. Okay, I can't get that high. Not in here. But yeah, I think, yeah, like you can just swim and then fall out of it, which is pretty cool. Or Twitch. You can't really see through the water, so that's a problem, but like we could make new water for it, right? You could just make like the water transparent. I mean, obviously like the white water is not working very well. Water thing's awesome. Yeah, this is so good. I've been thinking of this for a while. Like when we first came up with this with Mistaken Isles, I was thinking about it, but I wasn't really sure how it like would work or if it would work very well, especially like since you can't see through the water. I guess you can right here. I don't know. We'll have to play with like a new material for it, but I thought it could be kind of fun to have just like, it'd be really cool if we actually had them like blobs and then we could like put some like cool wavy effects on them so they like kind of moved around like floating, like no gravity water, right? And since Mistaken Isles they're not really, that's the thing too, is like they're not floating. They were supposed to be floating originally. That's where the idea came from, and now they're just like big pillars. But I mean, who cares? I don't know. Yeah, we could do it. It's pretty easy to set up, right? I think we can. Let's make sure actually, because if we can't set this to a different shape, there we go. Tetrahedron, yes. Okay, so we can do different shapes, so it's probably not a big deal. 3. Yeah, so we can just do like blobs. The problem is like it's gonna be a struggle to get like the shape of a sphere to match this. Let's see if a sphere would actually look better with the material on it. What? Wrong one. That's a no. That's a big NO. There's other water though. Maybe we can find one that it's not transparent. Wait, why is it not why is that not transparent? It's just too not transparent. What? Decal watered area. Magic water splash. Magic water Fresnel. Nope. 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 That ain't gonna work. We will. I think we can make like a new water that's like way more transparent that will work. Because it's two-sided, you can see. Like you don't want to be able to see through most of this water. Let's do this one. Don't worry, we're not getting sidetracked at all. Like I can't see it, or can't see through it. Two-sided. Turn that off. Come on. Even if we go to 0, it's still not actually transparent. It looks transparent here. Oh, I guess it is a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to make a new material probably for it, or just like make a duplicate of one of these probably. Is calm is an option here. Hold on. If we could get, there's no way we could do this, but it'd be so cool if we could get the, because it moves. It's a material though. It's like literally not possible. But it'd be so cool if we could get a sphere to follow this, so you could swim in it. Like yeah. There's just no way. It'd be a lot of work. What we'd have to do is probably, you probably couldn't change the shape of it like that oblong shape, because you wouldn't be able to swim in those areas. Maybe it wouldn't be enough to notice though. Maybe it'd be fine. I don't know. Could be kind of fun. Gonna hit the bed now. Have a good stream. 2 a.m. is late enough. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good one, Usually. Thanks for hanging out. Could we swim inside a giant slime? Yes, except that the giant slimes are supposed to they're like gelatinous cubes, right? So they're supposed to eat you, like dissolve you. We could. It could be kind of fun. Anyway, I don't know why this is. Maybe this needs. Nope. That ain't doing it. I don't know. The base color has no alpha to it, so. Interesting. It looks cool. I don't know why it's not transparent, but whatever. Anyway, I don't know. There's potential there for a mechanic, I guess. It's not exactly a good mechanic probably, but it's whatever. It wouldn't be a lot of work if we can get the watercolor looking right, and then we could kind of, yeah, I think we could just do spheres, because I think spheres make a lot more sense for floating water. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Conjure floating water block. Oh, that would be cool. That would be possible. It'd be a fun mechanic. All right, we'll keep it. It's serving Blitzball Stadium vibes from Final Fantasy X. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Anyway, what do we do now? I was gonna work on the AI, but I don't think I have the brain power to do it right now. I think we might. I don't know. AI. All right, let's do it. Let's see what we can get done for. Let's see if we can get his movement working correctly. I still have your screenshots up over here. And I was looking through them, and I definitely wasn't confused about how I should redo mine. We're gonna give this a college try for 20 minutes, and then I have to leave by 7, which is in 45 minutes. So that's the latest we can work on it. Because I promised Abby, she's trying to film a video with her friends for her YouTube channel. Level design, make a secret area. Make a secret area. Oh, I'm kind of tempted now. There's an area that I was just thinking about working on recently that I was thinking about would be cool, but I was like, nah, I don't have time. I don't have time to do that kind of stuff. It's under the waterfall in Azura. I was thinking about doing that. Let's plot out what you want the AI to do. Bullet points. Yeah, so this AI is pretty simple. I want it to stay within that donut range, which was I think 600 and 1,000 units around the player once it sees you. Before that wanders, but that's all done. And then I'm actually gonna modify the wander code on this one though, because I think I want it to cast spells while you're away. Maybe. Now that I think about it, maybe not. Because, like, we could do it. It'd just be extra work. It's probably not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not even worry about it. Anyway, so yeah, I want to stay within the donut range once it knows you're there, and it's fighting a witch, by the way. We need to give it a better... It's wild. Faction is wild. I don't know why that's the faction. Because I'm pretty sure... Maybe that is how the faction's being used. Faction... Actually, hold no. We'll leave this up, but... Over here... It is called faction editor. This one. Wild? Wild's not even in here. No wonder it's not attacking us. Let's set it to goblins for now. I guess they can share a faction with the goblins, it doesn't really matter. I don't know if this matters though. I feel like this right here is not how we set factions. I feel like it needs to be a tag. Let's open up the Fire Sprite and see if there's a faction section in here. Oh yeah, right there. Faction, I don't know if it's goblin or goblins. I assume it's goblins. It's goblins. Let's just see if that makes it attack us automatically. And that's step 1. Yep. Okay. Step 1 done. All right, now he's going to attack us on sight. Good. Next. Whoop, I don't want that. Go back. Next up is we want to make him do things. Yeah, okay. So he's going to have 2 attacks. One's going to have a longer cooldown, the other one, that's it. And then but yeah, and those are easy. I can do those with montages. That's fine. And so that's not a problem. It's really just getting him to walk around and follow you. So, this is all we have here. I don't think we need to wait there because we should be doing cooldown. Okay, so you have a selector. Selector automatically runs EQS. I believe that your stuff does... I think your stuff has the wander behavior built into it. We have a different behavior tree that does like wandering, and then it switches to the combat tree when it goes into combat. So all we have to worry about is the combat stuff. The wander stuff, all that stuff is done. Kindred, when will you hire me to voice act every character? I charge 5 cents per day. You're hired. Yeah, that's the best deal I've ever heard. Can you just start sending me some clips? You want to jump in a Discord call right now and you can audition real quick, just make sure that you got what it takes. I need to hear the Fire Sprite sound effect right now. I feel like I can just like feel the regret coming through the internet. Anyway, so yeah, the first thing I want to do is try to attack if it's within that range. Otherwise, I want to switch to moving somewhere in that range. So this behavior tree is a sub behavior tree that's being run from the main. Yes, or it might not be a sub, but it might be switching to it. I don't actually know how that works, but I do know that when he sees us, it is switching to this automatically. So this is functioning. That's why he's doing things. So we don't really have to worry about any of that stuff. And it also switches back automatically too. Like that's already all set up, which is nice. So selector, we are setting focus here. That's good. And then the first thing I want to do is check to see if we're on cooldown here. Check tag cooldown. I guess we want to inverse this condition. I don't know why that's happening. And also, I wonder if... I don't know. Action cooldown tag. Ability AI attack. Ability AI attack basic. Okay, well that's a good thing to realize that we have wrong. Action cooldown tag and then cooldown tag. Oh, I don't know the differences here. Well, let's just switch it to both, I guess, because I don't know the difference. Cooldown min, let's do 2 seconds. Max 4 seconds. Okay, just in case you didn't know, you can run behavior trees from inside behavior trees. I think that's probably what we're doing, but that's cool. I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. If I go to here, behavior selector, set dynamic behavior, set dynamic behavior, set dynamic behavior. Is that what that's doing? I assume that's what that's doing. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so now we're checking cooldown. If that succeeds, then we should be checking distance. We want to see if we're further away than 600. We should also have a second distance check, probably like this one. We just paste this one in here, and then we want to check if it's less than 1,000. And then I'm guessing this parallel is kind of broken, and I don't know why. And then this one does not abort. The other one does. I assume they all need to abort because we don't want to do this. I forgot how the abort works. You explained it to me last time. I'm too tired to remember. Is this enemy strictly ranged? Yes. And then he should use the ability. It's not on cooldown and he's within the right distance. And then, and this is, I don't know. Maybe the problem here is that this is trying to move somewhere where it can't move to because it doesn't have a target location yet, because that's here. I feel like we need to be running the EQS on that as well to do that. I have 30 more minutes, 36 more minutes.
I know, but Annika just got blocked. Turns out I only gave her 10.
What?
On the Robux gift card, I actually only gave her 10 Robux. Guys.
You spent $10 on it.
No, she said I gave her 10 Robux.
She's wrong. You spent $10 on a Robux card? There's no way it's only 10 Robux. That means it's $1 per Robux. If that's the case, you're turning in all your Robux right now to get cash out for me.
Okay, but oh, my shirt's invisible. Ooh, my shirt's invisible.
Currently, I think he doesn't do anything if you're too close, but now I've changed everything around. All right, so he wanders around. Good, that's what we want. I get within range. I piss him off. He does nothing. But if I get far enough away from his range, well, now it's not working because I've completely broken it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think this needs to go on. I think this needs to go away. Actually, I kind of want to just take this parallel off and just get him to, like, I just want to do I just want to move. Let's just move this all on here, actually. And go straight to here. Just because it'll be easier just to test this, and then we don't want this right now. So it'll try this. If this fails, then it'll move. And this should be... Did I break something here? No. I don't know why this is a sequence. This should all just be on one thing too. I just want to like get it down, like boil it down to like the simplest thing. Look at the pictures I sent. You'll see the logic for how I made him run away if you get too close to him. Okay. Yeah, he just doesn't do anything. He's just like, yep. All right, let's look at what he's doing. I'm not getting off right now. I told you 7 o'clock. Sorry, you'll have to wait a little bit. And I'll be done by 7 o'clock, I promise. That was my promise.
Hello.
1 USD is 179 Robux. See? We can start adding a join button for YouTube. I want to. I haven't got to that. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'm planning on it. Yes. Okay, check cooldown. This is failing. And we go over here, and then this is failing. Okay, let's stop. So, inverse. I guess when you check the cooldown, you're checking. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And then what was failing over here? This check distance. This is checking to see if you are greater than or less than 600. But oh wait, hold on. Check is greater. This is check. Oh, okay. Hold on. Get out of here. Don't just stand there and put bunny ears on my head. You're such a weirdo. Children are strange.
Well, what if I put
Nope, go play. Nope, go play. You know, go play. Okay, so he's working now. If I get too close to him, he should run away. If I get too far away, though, he's just going to keep attacking me forever. There is a certain range he should hit where he should just go back and do his own thing again, but I don't remember. There it is. It's pretty far away. If I keep chasing, he should just keep dodging forever. Okay, so that's working. Okay, so now we can start adding more complexity now that we have like the basics working. He doesn't cancel if you get close, but I kind of like that because it means if for some reason you can stay up on him, like also for melee fighters, right? This is the first guy who's like, well, there's a couple of ranged only guys, but they will switch. Will they switch? Because like if he's attacking you, I kind of want players to be able to get in close and then attack him. We might have to put like a delay when he moves so you actually can't reach him. Or we just slow his movement down so you can chase him. I don't know, I kind of like how fast he is. You can check the dot of the player or just the distance, whatever you prefer. I think the distance is fine. The aggro range is really far. Yeah, I don't know why it's so far. I think, is that how far it is for, like, rats? I don't know how rats switch, like, from aggro to not aggroing. That's it. Yeah, I think it's just because it's So when I'm playing, you can see those big yellow lines up in the sky. That's our like NPC grid manager thing. So how that works is when you get out of an adjacent grid space to the NPC or to the spawner, then it deactivates the NPC and they go to like a lower power state basically and just go back to wandering, and they get like, yeah, like they don't run all their crazy behaviors. So I'm guessing what's happening is when it switches back from the combat state at that point because it's like overriding it. So I think that's the only thing that's stopping them from chasing you. So I don't know if we have, like, let's go look at see, like the rat works differently. The rat doesn't follow the same thing, but the boars do. So if I go to look at the boar, BT, so they have their own state. They don't use the NPC state like we're using. Actually, I don't know if this even does anything. It doesn't. It's not using that. It's just using the in combat one. And this does not switch them back either. So I don't know what stops them from, let's just spawn one in and see. I want to know if they actually do stop chasing you, or if you have to completely deactivate them too. My bad. Like saying big behavior trees. Yeah, well, it's just because we're using like multiple behavior trees. Oh. Guy. Might be because of that. Maybe our boars are working differently than I thought. No, they have spawners. I'm almost positive they have spawners. There he goes. Oh my god. Okay, so he gave up. I don't know when he gave up though, because he was in the middle of his charge. Oh. He got bugged out. He got wrecked. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he went into like low state mode, so I don't know why he's not following as far. We could probably put in like an override, I assume, in here and just be like, if your distance is greater than this, then just go back to like doing your thing. Because one thing is, I don't like this zone that these guys are going to be in isn't exactly ideal for ranged combat. In fact, I don't even know if shooting a fireball is going to work like at all for this poor guy, because there's so many trees. It'll be pretty easy just to hide behind a tree and not. Well, I guess it has an AoE, so it'll probably still hit you. So that'll be fine. Gotta dip my dude. Enjoy the rest of my stream. Enjoy dipping your dude. Catch you later, Ryan. I don't know what that means, but have fun doing it. Oh, I hope he was still here for that. So add a sequence to the left of the leftmost children of the thing. Yeah. Sequence. What's the sequence for? What are we doing? I'm just gonna let you take the reins. Is this gonna be to get him to wander again? I know no, Mike, I know what he's saying. I was being a smartass. Oh my god, that's funny. Sometimes I'm not sure. I know, it's 'cause I'm just a really good actor. I don't know what to tell you. This will chase if you get too far. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, right. Well, it should already be doing that because if distance is greater. Oh, wait. How come this isn't doing that though? If I get out of 1,000, he shouldn't be attacking me anymore. Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah. Isn't that happening? I mean, we can do that. I'm just surprised that one wasn't working. Oh, now he's blocked. What's your problem, man? Oh, duh. I'm dumb. I'm tired, guys. We're calling it here real soon because I don't have any brain energy left. Yeah, so if we get out of the 1,000, he's still attacking. You're right. And now he's giving up on me. Now he's gonna fight the boar, which is kind of fun. No, don't attack me. I know I have. I got an error. Okay, I don't know what the error. Calculate difficulty. Sorry, I have to check this really quick. I don't think I'm in the mind state to do the AI thing right now. doing all the. Well, yeah, obviously this is it. Never mind, that didn't do any good. Oh, it's trying to check difficulty. Oh, I know what's happening. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do. I thought I fixed this already. That's fine. It was probably because they were fighting each other, so it was trying to find the difficulty of each other. That makes sense. Oh, I think what it is I have a section outside of this at one point. Oh, I didn't do. I probably just didn't do the bypass for all of them. It's fine. That should handle it, I think. Unless this is invalid, which in which case it shouldn't be. It should never be invalid. Okay, moving on. Closing the bore. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to check the distance here. I feel like this is weird to do it this way. If it's greater than 1,000, we want to do the same thing though. It feels weird to like duplicate this, right? Like it feels like if they're not within that radius, then they should just do the next thing. It's blurry. Okay, so I had this on here. So we're checking to make sure you're not outside of 1,000 and you're not within 600. So you're between 600 and 1,000 units. And then we can attack. Otherwise, I guess this is probably failing then. There's no reason to check this distance. We're already doing it here for the attack. Let's just take this off. So this will just constantly move the character around. This will do the action we want to do. This does nothing right now. How do I not even have that checked out? Wait, hold on. Let's ditch the boar. We don't need the boar anymore. That's fine. Gonna head out. Catch you later, Mosaic. I'm sorry if I missed you. I missed that. Yeah, so he doesn't care about the 1,000 distance for some reason. Like, why is this succeeding? This is definitely false. Right? I'm definitely further than 1,000 away. Like, that's like 10,000 away at least. He cares when I get too close. I need to stop the player movement when you die, because otherwise when you die like that, you just keep moving. And that's probably not a good thing. I feel like that might get reported as a bug. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay, so yeah, tell me why that check is not working. Check distance. Oh, wait, hold on. Target distance. Target actor. I need to pay more attention to that. That's the problem. Stop moving immediately. Yeah, no, I know. I'm pretty sure I thought I was using it. Maybe not. So he attacks. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's like like the logic is there. I just need to. Yeah. So he like attacks until this is perfect. So now he's chosen to go to a spot on the other side of me, which I guess is fine. If I get too far away from him, then he repositions. This guy's gonna be practically impossible to fight with melee. And he attacks really fast. We need to basically, so like after he attacks, we just need to do a wait probably. So does that mean we do a sequence here? And we go like this and we do a wait. Well, no, because I want him to wait because I don't want him to move yet, but I want him to wait for the duration of, I guess I can probably do that, huh? Cannot do that. How do I make him just, I guess I can check the tag cooldown on here as well, and he won't move unless he's off cooldown. And then we could just do like a 2-second cooldown. Action and then what is the difference? Cooldown tag, action cooldown. Instead of donut, use cone. If you didn't want him to run behind you like that. I don't know if I want him to run behind me or not like that. Like, I like that he like circles around you. I want him to like kind of circle around you. I don't like that. I don't like that he runs like right by you. Maybe not so much for range though. Like, so when the boars, this is not the right boar combat. They're not labeled, so I don't know what they do. But this is the charge, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. One of these, somehow, I don't know which one does what. Grid, circle, line of sight, target. One of these like circles the like around the player, like he just like runs around the player. I like that, but then again, I don't know if I want that like on this guy because I feel like you're gonna be chasing him around a lot, and it's already gonna be too much. I don't know. I think it's fine when he like runs past you. It just seems like an odd place for it to pick the next point to. When it does EQS, does it just randomly pick the cheapest place to go to? Single random item from best 25%. What happens if we just do best item? What happens now? Just see what that does. We can try the cone and see if it feels good still. But he's definitely strafing around me, but he definitely also like... Is there a way to like tell the EQS that the area around the player is expensive? like when you do the EQS query, is there any way to like say, yeah, this area around the target is expensive, don't go there? Like you don't want to be there? Video wasn't specifically showing that functionality though. But you can see the AI tracks you in a cone. Okay, let's see. I'm turning off the thing here. This comment looks really good though. Are these Cinti assets though? Actually, they're not. I'm pretty sure they're not. I wasn't actually going to judge you for Cinti assets. I was just going to tease you because Cinti assets, but let's go back. I feel like I missed the actual behavior. Okay, so he kind of circles around you. And we can try the cone. I'm not opposed to the cone. The prototype project for gas. Oh, I was just joking. I don't actually have a problem with Cinti assets. It's just frustrating when people like release like full scale games with them, and it's just like, and then they do better than my game, and it's like I'm just jealous. And just kidding. Anyway, we did a sequence here. I want to do, well, we were gonna do the weight, but then we decided against the weight, so we shouldn't need the weight. Let's just go here. I still don't know the difference between these two, but like they're both set up the exact same. Let's try this again. Yeah, I think we might switch to the cone. I don't know. Okay, so 2 to 4 seconds seems to work now. That seems like a long time. I would like, oh yeah, so we also have him like not aggroing during that time, which I at first, or not attacking during that time, which, or moving, I mean. Which at first I was like what I thought we wanted, but I don't know if we want that. I guess we could do a wait here. If we just do the wait here for like 1 second and do like a 0.5 deviation time, because then he'll wait before he moves, which might feel better. Circle line of sight. We're on donut around dot. Let's try line of sight. I don't know if this is gonna do any good, but let's try it. Query config 1000. I don't know. Outer radius 1000. Pathfinding find value. I assume this is supposed to be the inner radius then, but it's just not named. And then I don't know if these need. This is target location. That should be right. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what that does. First attack could be cool. Yeah, we could do that, like an occasional. So I'm actually gonna do. The 2 to 4 seconds is a long time for the cooldown. So that isn't working. Okay, that's not working. Find tank line of sight. Nope. Find spot around player. Find melee line of sight. Find line of sight away from target. I don't know. Find hiding spot. I don't know which one of these are like built in. Oh wait, AI maybe. No. What's this one do? No, these are built in. Okay, cool. So I don't know who, I'm assuming Joe built all these. These don't do anything. I don't know why they don't do anything, but the donut one's working, so I'm gonna stick to that one for now. It was, inner radius was 600. Number of rings, I think, was 2. Oh man, I don't remember where this was now. Can we just Z back? It'd probably take too long. Points per ring, I don't remember where this was. I think it was like 5. 8? I don't know. And then I don't know what this one is, distance. I hope that works. Oh, wait. Target location. Was this previous logic that other developers worked on? Yeah. So we used to have an AI programmer on the team, and he did almost all this stuff. So that wait to move is nice. It'll give the player a chance to attack. I think we've broken something. I also think we need a lot more points. Because he's moving super like... Okay, I don't know. It's 6:53. I made a promise. I have to go. So, I guess I'll probably play with this tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow, and I only have like half a day to work tomorrow, so I'll probably be playing with this. I'll get it feeling good. I still kind of want to like Control Z because we broke this. There. We're back to where we had it. 2. Number of points was 10. Everything else was like the exact same, so I don't know what I did differently, but whatever. Anyway, he's at least like working now. Like he's shippable now. He's not great, but he's shippable now, and we could I'll probably just work on adding his. I don't want to save that. That's fine though. I'm gonna give him a second attack. I want him to like summon like a pillar of fire underneath your feet. And then that doesn't need to be like line of sight. He doesn't have to like launch it at you, so you can't hide behind trees. It'll just happen wherever you're at. And my plan is I want him to do that. And what I'm thinking is I want him to have a chance, or like maybe he'll just have like a longer cooldown or something, but I want him to do like 3 of those, right? Like pillar, 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 and you'll have to dodge all 3 of them, right? So he'll just keep spawning them under your feet, which is going to be like pretty devastating if you don't get out of the way. So that's kind of what I want to do. I was also thinking about like a explosion thing on him if you get too close to him, but we'll probably just do the 2 attacks thing. That'll be plenty to like shake things up and make him a more interesting enemy. Anyway, yeah, if I need some help, Elliot, I will send you a message. Thank you so much for reaching out and giving me the opportunity to do that. With the apostrophe key, you can open the debug for the AI. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I always forget that that's useful and don't know when it's useful, but yeah. As developer of your game, do you actually play your game on free time or only developing? I have actually played my game for several hours for fun. The game's open enough that there's actually fun things to do in it, and because I was working on a team, there were other developers working on it, and so I got to like play through their content when it was pretty fresh for me, so that was cool. But yeah, oftentimes if I go in to like test something, I will find myself like playing because it is still fun. Which I think is a really good sign. But I've found myself like sinking a couple hours in here and there if I'm like testing something or if I'm just like I don't know. Sometimes I'll just like play it to like write down like things like, okay, this doesn't feel great. I should improve this. Like looking for stuff to do, you know, to like improve it. And then those are the times where I'll just kind of like forget that I'm writing things down and I'll just play for like an hour. So yeah, I do, but not super often. I never like go, oh, I can't wait to sit down this weekend and play Swords of Magic. Like that's not really like that. But if I like schedule time or something, I will. Or like if my daughter's playing, or if we're doing like a community event, or then I'll play, and it's fun. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Elliot, thanks so much for all your help. Appreciate it. Let's go find someone to raid on Twitch. If you're from YouTube and you want to go to Twitch in this raid, I guess you'll have to come over here. I don't know what to tell you, I guess. I don't know how this whole thing works. We're gonna raid. Should we raid Jonathan Blow? That'd be a funny raid. Be like, what are you doing here? It's 200 people. Let's see what this guy is doing. Who are you? Doing some programming. Open source. Cat cam. I have no idea. Let's find someone else. Never mind. We're doing it. We're gonna do it. Copy. Here we go. Raid time. /raid. Go. Did it. Did the thing. All right, you guys are the best. Let's go over to the ending screen and see if the credits work today. I think they're gonna work. What credits? And they did work. Cool. I don't know if you can read that if they're pretty small, but anyway, you guys are great. I will catch you on Tuesday. Have a good weekend. See you later.